Proud of you.
Someone cooked here.
It's been a minute since I've started stream muted. Oh my god. It's been a good few months. Oh. Hi, Fat Telcat. Hi, Jay. Hi, Leo. Double. Hello. God, it's been a minute since I started stream muted. That's... I think it's been about 8 months. Woo. I was primed to... Well, you know, I was really bad. The music's helping. To anybody that has the TikTok notifier role in the Discord, I'm sorry you got pinged like 8 times. It's my fault. I'm not even gonna bullshit and say Discord's permission systems are esoteric and confusing. No, I just forgot to disable something. However, God, I fucking hate TikTok. How do I even start this? I don't like an AI telling me my video is low quality and low effort or unoriginal, therefore it's not going to be pushed to anybody. Granted, thank you TikTok for having the courtesy, unlike YouTube, to tell me when that's the case. But I have spent the last hour re-editing a tiny little thing. I'm not even gonna get into it. I spent an hour though finally getting it to work. I don't know what the problem was, but I hope everybody's day is going well. How's everybody's day going? I'm so fucking annoyed right now. I saw the TikTok. I'm so annoyed. I have edited that thing 8 times. All I can think is there were 3 seconds of extra non-moving footage than the other ones. So I just had to insert random ass gameplay into some portions of it that made at least a little bit of sense. I don't like adding gameplay into the TikToks or videos where I'm giving a tip out that's not related to gameplay though. I like the idea of my FF character talking. Love getting a lock change and no one telling me. Shad basically sent me almost porn and I opened it in class. Are those two things related or unrelated? I all hope you're all doing well. What happened? Hi, Mike. Oh, I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed at TikTok's little AI bot. Because, so, anyone who doesn't do TikTok, you can do an appeal. You can like click, hey, your little algorithm, like super chat GPT thing is wrong, but I don't know how long it takes. I've left things up for 3 days and they never get back to me, so it's faster to just delete it, pull it down, and re-edit and re-upload. I don't even want... part of me wants to pull it up in the browser and just like see if you guys can tell me what the difference is. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm going to for just a second. I'm gonna skim it and like show you guys. I want to rant about it. I don't care. I need you guys to like be the other person for me right now. I need to be parasocial and just scream about them. I'm so fucking mad. I hope everybody's day is going well though. If only group posts can move and talk. Oh my god. I'm not kidding when I am gonna say this. I have contemplated learning how to animate in Blender or SFM, something to just allow me to make what I want a little more cohesively for my FF14 like help things. I have genuinely thought about it. Like, would it be worth it to just do that? And the answer is probably yes. I just got home with cooking fries. What did Shad almost send you also, Fat Talk? I'm genuinely curious. Is it TOS? Can you tell me? What kind of fries, Curly? Crinkle cut, normal, waffle fries. It's in his gen chat. Oh, hold on. Here we go. NSFW or is it? Ugh, hold on. Hide that. Is this like actually porn? Am I gonna get in trouble? Is it a video? Okay, good thing it's muted. Oh, I've seen this. I can't show this on stream. This is TOS. Hold on, I can show another one though. Hold on, I can show a related one. Like, can I show this one? I think this one's fine. Yeah, this one's fine. Okay, yeah, I've been seeing these go around. Okay, hold on. Here, I gotta show you guys. So there's been little goof posts going around for shoot, what's the game? Helldivers. Here's one of them. I'm gonna keep it small because it is TOS, but I don't trust Twitch to also have an AI bot that's gonna just screw me over like TikTok.
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next.
Helldivers is so much fun.
Unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be... Join the Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force.
I need to see if there's a green screen version of that. I don't think there is.
And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy.
What do you mean, What do you mean, It's democracy. It's a video showing you who you could be.
Son, I promise you this. I will give you the best criminal defense that money can buy.
You guys wouldn't let me get banned for something that's like almost breaking TOS, right? You guys would defend me. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through 3 different TikToks.
Son,
Just to humor
I
me.
promise you this. I will give you the best criminal defense that money can buy.
I gotta watch Better Call Saul. I gave up on it. I need to watch. I stopped at like season 2, episode 3 or something, back when it was airing. I need to give it another chance. Because I know it's good. I like Breaking Bad, so I'm gonna like Better Call Saul. I know I will. I'm very confident in that. Oh my god. We got a rack today first before we play Dark Souls. Don't give up on Saul. It's so good. I know it's good. I love Bob Odenkirk. Bob Odenkirk's great. We got to react today. We got to react today. I don't even have a segue for this before the react. FF fans need to calm down. This little chart of their finances at Square has been going around on Twitter and a few places online. That's really, really fucking annoying. Because people that don't understand what net profit is or net income is are trying to push this weird narrative that like Square is in danger because Endwalker wasn't as big as Shadowbringers, and Dawntrail's certainly not going to be as big as Endwalker was, and because their net income is down just a little bit, FF14's in danger. First 2 seasons are slow paced, but setting up for a big moment. Yeah, no, I just stopped on it because I didn't want to wait for it to come out. But if anybody who's an FF fan sees this going around, this is hogwash. I haven't used that word in, I think, at least 10 years. But this is bullshit, because if we're gonna go, the company's in danger and their IPs are in danger. Boy, Nintendo's about to crater into the ground financially, even though they're the most what's the word? Profitable company in Japan right now. Nintendo's in a disaster zone if we're going based on just net income. But I had no segue for this. I wanted to talk about this for like half a second. Dawn Trail is not going to be as big as Endwalker. It's not going to be as big as Shadowbringers. It's going to be a transition expansion from Endwalker to not Endwalker. That's all it's going to be. 6.0 or 6.1 to 6.55 has been nothing but, yes, a bridge and a branch so far, much like every post-X expansion. But Dawn Trail is going to be the Stormblood to Heaven's Word and Shadowbringers. But Dawn Trail is going to be Stormblood to something else. I don't know what the next Shadowbringers will be. But I don't know. FF people are looking for stuff to scream about every week. There's nothing going on. I hate this insane... And you know what? Maybe we can actually bring this up during the How Streamers Ruined Gaming video. I hate this insane, almost... I don't think zeitgeist is the right word. If any of you know a better word, I'll use it. This weird condition that happens with MMOs where expansion comes out. Oh my god, the game's alive. Oh, it's so alive. It's the most alive. You wouldn't believe how alive this MMO is. Reach end of expansion. Man, they did so good with this expansion. I can't wait to see what's next. You enter the development period that is obviously going to exist between the expansion you got and the expansion that's coming out. Hey, I think it's dead. I think it's dead, bros. I think the game's dead, bros. Hey, holy shit. Thank you for subbing at tier 1. 6 months in advance is subbing for 6 months, right? Dude, fucking thanks. Holy shit. I don't know why I'm clapping. but thanks, dude. I'm glad you like the stream enough. Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. Fuck, now I forgot what I was saying. Shit. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, MMO's dead. There hasn't been an expansion in 8 months. The devs have been silent. Nothing's going on. There's no content left. And it's like, yeah, you know why there's no content left? There's no content left for you because you bum rushed to the end of the expansion and no-lifed it. You just no-lifed the game. And then the loudest people are the people that do that because they're the only people that dedicate that amount of energy to actually talking about the MMO ad infinitum on whatever social media or forum is popular at the time. FF14's doing fine. We're at like, well, I believe the metric I saw was about 900,000 to 1 million active players right now that are like regularly active. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. That's really good. Listen, I've been no-lifing FF14, but I'm still enjoying it. I also do have a job and play other games. Yeah, no, same. I mean, granted, right now, if you've been watching stream long enough, I've mentioned before, like, right now I'm currently unemployed, but yeah, I do play other games. I literally only do FF14 on Saturdays, like, as far as actual hard progress. I mean, last night I did do my farm a little bit, which I could actually, like, show you guys. We have a cabin now. I have a little house. Not my farm, my island. I have a little house on my island. I have my minions running around. I have a little, like, plant area to like plant things now. Super cool, but I think there's maintenance right now. No. Shoot. FF14 is really bad about notifying for maintenance. I feel like with RuneScape, I never didn't know when maintenance was happening because they put a giant sticker on everything. It was like, hey, we're going to be disappearing in an hour. FF14, you get a tiny little 50% opacity gray text message in chat that just says, hey, we'll be going away, bye. It's like, what'd you say? I guess their maintenance is going down for, oh yeah, all world maintenance, March 18th. I'm on Lodestone right now. Is it the 18th today? Not the 18th. Is it the 18th? March 18th, 6 p.m. No, it is the 18th. Okay, well. Guess I'm not playing FF tonight. That sucks. Wow, that really sucks. I actually wanted to do something later. God damn it. I can't record TikToks now. That sucks. Oh well. But MMO players are so time to spread democracy. Well, I gotta watch anime after stream tonight. I got anime to watch with Rich, so I won't be playing anything. Any plans to return to Power World? I've been hearing nothing from that game. It's not dead, like certainly. We can even look at the Steam charts for it. There's been a big drop off, yeah, but. And you know what? We can also talk about that during the. You know what? I'm gonna start taking notes. Hold on. Power World game drop off due to streamer.
It happened. I finally crafted the stupid coat.
Hold on. I'll ask about your stupid coat in a second. You called it stupid, not me. I'm not being derogatory. I'm just following your lead. Power World. All right. I'm just making notes for stream real quick. While we're doing stream, I'm making notes because I want to talk about stuff during the video. And you bring up a good point, Mike. Power World Steam charts. I'm sorry if my keyboard bothers people. It's very loud. It'll always be very loud, though. It's never changing. I like my keyboard. I mean, it's not dead. Power World's doing okay. But it did have a big drop off. Like there's no denying that it had like a huge drop off where it was at 400,000 players and now it's, you know, it's not doing too bad. It's popping up around 100K every day at like peak hours. Not bad. But yeah, I don't think anybody's talking about it because on stream, what is there to talk about as far as big content? And that the gaming landscape is so weird now because here I'm going to use Xenos Sysmex. If you're not in FF, you're not going to know who this is at all. And I don't expect you to. He's another streamer. He's another content creator. One of the bigger FF creators. And he's talked about how free companies and guilds specifically, or like clans and games, are kind of pointless now. I disagree. I disagree heavily. I think there's more nuance to it than that. And I don't have the information or the video that he mentioned this in to really do the conversation justice to mention anything more than that in regards to what he said. But the gist of it was that everybody has shifted to Discord, and Discord is now like the thing. Discord is now the gathering hub for guilds and clans, and we've moved from going into a clan forum or a guild forum or a specific gathering place adjacent to the game to a non-adjacent place related to the game that is now distanced from what it's talking about. And that makes it so much harder to find people that are actually playing what you want without you being extremely proactive. And a lot of people are not proactive in finding things. So not hearing about Power World at all doesn't surprise me anymore. And that's the frustrating thing. You don't hear about Power World anymore. You don't hear about Rust anymore, which I know still has a healthy player base. I don't hear about Gary's mod anymore, which I know has a healthy player base still. I don't hear about Roblox, which is freaking huge, even for people that are not explicitly children, like in a lot of the parts of the gaming world. I don't hear about Halo. I don't hear about Call of Duty. The only way to hear about things going on with games is either A, it's so large that it echoes throughout the entire industry, or B, you're invested proactively and you're going to places to find people. You're going to find FF14 creators or forums for FF14. You're going to the Game Fact. You're going to the subreddit. You're going to a Discord for it. Is there FF14 Roblox edition? I'm sure there's some weird FF14 thing. Like, I don't know. Yestola, like, feeds you. I don't know. I don't know what Roblox does. I don't know how weird it gets. Hi, Spectre. Also, Evie, what did you make? What was that coat that you made? Sorry, I wanted to get that thought off my head before I forgot. What's the coat that you made, though? But it's also frustrating just because you have to be that proactive. And if you're not, the game is dead in your mind.
Beta testing going on for Roblox Dark Souls 3.
You're a liar. Is that real? Is that true? But it's dead in your head. And I don't mean you in the individual sense. I mean in the royal sense, so the general public. And that's frustrating because Power World is not dead, but nobody's talking about it. And we could look at what's that game? Lethal Company. And Lethal Company is certainly not dead. Nobody's talking about Lethal Company though. And Lethal Company's had a huge drop off, more than Power World, but Lethal Company's also been out longer. It's weird because this conversation, we could spend the next 2 hours talking about this. This conversation does easily get into the how streamers ruin gaming video, which we will watch this. But how much of the Lethal Company player base wasn't...
To make the stupid Kiramu code, I took 2 weeks crafting and getting Mastercraft Tome Sunny 26 cry.
What's the... Hold on, what's the Kiramu code? Yeah, I just need to keep FF running at all times. What does this look like? Oh, it's like a pirate. Okay. I don't know if I like it. Is it dyeable? Like, can you dye this? Does this show if it's dyeable? It doesn't look like it's dyeable. Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna listen to you because you're in game and you made it. I don't know if I like it. I'm not big on the big open chest clothing, and it's weird. In FF14, I'm very modest. I've been getting into crafting. Crafting's fun. It's just... I like crafting more than I like fishing. Fishing feels like I'm running an advanced raid for no reason. Crafting, not so much. Crafting, I like understand the logic, but fishing feels too complex for the sake of complexity. But anyway, I'm curious about how much negative drag on the growth or sustainability of a game's player base is created by streamers, because it has to be a lot. And Lethal Company is a big... I'm not even gonna say victim because it's not dead. It's not dying either. It's very healthy. This is a very healthy player base for a game like Lethal Company. A game that's just a procedurally generated 4-man dungeon crawler, basically, of get in, get out, like get money, go in, get out, get more money. Not bad. This is pretty healthy. Granted, you have the people all over Twitter and everything that's going to be, it's dead, no one talks about it anymore. No, not how it works. Dead would be if this had 800 players. Dead would be, let's check out Payday 3. How's Payday 3 doing? Payday 3 is not good. What a bummer about Payday 3, man. What a genuine bummer. That would be Diablo 4. How do I spell this? How do I spell Diablo 4? I don't even know how to find Diablo. Oh. VI or IV? Okay. Whoops. Yeah, Diablo 4, I won't say it's dead, but it's not as healthy as it should be. Diablo 4 should have more players. Because if we go look at Diablo 3, is it 3 or did they they're still using Roman numerals, right? Alright, well that's not even letting me pull it up. Let's just search Diablo. No, Diablo 3 is not on Steam. Duh. Diablo 3 player count. Is there a website tracking it? Okay, so according to a website called Active Player, .io. I don't know how accurate this is. I have no idea. This is the Diablo 3 player count. So over the last hour, it's about 20K. Last 30 days is about 3 million. And about 224,000 new accounts in the last month. Which isn't terrible. It's definitely much better than 4 is probably doing. But I don't know. I just there's no way to really push back effectively against the MMO mindset of the loud minority of players that have sped through all of the content, skipped all the cutscenes, skipped all the dialogue, and then complain that there's nothing to do and that the game is dying because them and their little circle doesn't want to play it anymore. And now that them and 15 people are playing, and by extension, the people those 15 people associate with are probably the same type of player. They hear back from their friends anecdotally that, yeah, my friends also fell out of the game. No, it's not dead. It's not dying. The people that don't savor the game are just burning through their meal and then going, gee, where's the rest of the food? And I don't mean that in a derogatory way either. So I'm not going to pull up the picture everybody's probably thinking of. You know what? No, I am. I am. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up just because I like this. I like this episode so much. I don't think it's this level of eat up all the food and then get mad that other players are enjoying it. I don't. I think that's like disingenuous of me to say, but
What kind of place is this?
that's the free trial you're sitting on for the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. But like, I've been there. I won't deny I haven't done that with games. I did it with... I've done it with parts of RuneScape. I've done it in the past with small games like El Sword and even like single player games. I did it with Demon Souls, where it's, man, I already did everything. The content's gone. Granted, I beat Demon Souls 13 times. So I did burn through that game, but I had fun still. I was still having fun on my 13th attempt. But anyway, I digress. Before we move on, there is one thing with FF that I tell Double, I don't know if you saw this. We talked about this a few weeks ago when I was asking about what were they? Krista on the Mog Station. And I was asking, what the hell is Krista for? So Krista's a little premium currency for people who don't know that you can buy on the Mog Station. I don't know what it's for. It says you could use it to buy things, but nowhere on the transaction page am I allowed to. It's like me with Elden Ring. I ran through it, so I went to try and figure out how to challenge myself. Yeah, like you can run through games and run out of stuff to do. But I don't understand the mentality of MMO players when it comes to that, where it's, oh man, there's really nothing to do, the game's dying. Instead of the self-awareness that is, man, I really ran through this whole game. Whoa. I don't know. Maybe restart. Maybe don't be crazy. FF14 is my first MMO. It's a good one. I mean, I will tell you as a longtime player of MMOs, don't get used to this.
Did someone say Final Fantasy 14 free trial where you can get play to level 70 and get free campaigns? Insert copy pasta.
Aw, come on, you know it. Everybody in this stream should know it by now. Used to what? Don't get used to an MMO respecting your time. FF14 is one of the rare ones that it still exists that actually explicitly wait, let me restart that sentence. I'm having an aneurysm. FF14 is one of the last MMOs that are explicitly designed to, yes, keep you playing, but in a respectful way. There's nothing in the game that is explicitly shoving in your face, hey, you got until Friday, you got until tomorrow, hey, you got until X day, check your weeklies, do your things. There's no mention of the Mog Station in that game. Weeklies are the most easily ignored things in the world if you don't engage with that content, period. They're not shoved on your UI unless you're doing the quest. Literally none of it matters. And the best example I can give is, since you're new to FF14, there's a really good video. We're not going to watch it, at least today. There's a really good video about the history of FF14. So, quick TLDR. Final Fantasy 14 launched back in, I think 2012. I believe. Let me check real quick.
You mean the Final Fantasy 14 free trial where you get to play up to level 70 with no restrictions on playtime, which includes all of the Realm Reborn, the award-winning Heaven's Ward and Stormblood expansion?
Yes, that award-winning free trial. I'm glad you actually got the Stormblood expansion. So, FF14 originally launched in 2010, my mistake. And if you want to know how bad it was, I believe there was no jumping, there were no mounts, there was not a market board, there was barely a map, and the Black Shroud was a giant maze that just had random high-level enemies, just everywhere. It was a bit of a nightmare. And one of the things I'll point to highlight how bad the game was, every time you interacted with a UI element in a menu, it would ping the server to check on the server side that the menu could be accessed. I'm sure you can see how that was a problem when you have 800 people all interacting with menus at the same goddamn time. So the servers were constantly on fire. Game was not great. Game was kind of bad. It was one of those situations of, oh man, Final Fantasy, the IP is looking rough. You also had stats to level, so you could spec as your main class and others would be scuffed or just a meme build. Yeah, it was not good. Again, to the point where FF14 FF as an IP was looking bad. So they brought in Naoki Yoshida, or Yoshi P as we call him, and he crunched the hell out of his team. There's a really good video. We'll check it out sometime. We can check it out today. If you guys like don't mind, we can check it out. But I can give you a quick recap, I think. I'll put it in Discord for you guys. I'll put it in the Discord for you all if anybody's curious. It's a really, really good short video. It's on there. I need to find it. Here it is. There. I'll put this in the media channel for anybody curious. Unlocker, blah, blah, blah. I'll put it in FF14 general. It's in the FF14 general chat. So, they brought in Yoshi P, and he crunched the team that he had down to, from, I believe his own reports were 10-minute increments of their schedule. He had everybody working on tasks at 10-minute increments at the worst. So while they were doing 2.0 or a Realm Reborn, 1.0 was still needing to be maintained because they can't just kill it right away. So what they did was put out a bunch of busy work content. It's why, and Double, you won't know exactly what I'm talking about because you've come in so late to FF, and a lot of people won't, even if they came in as early as Shadowbringers, which it's weird to say early, but because they removed a good chunk, I think it's like 30 or 40 quests from a Realm Reborn's quest line already, in an effort to remove a lot of that busy work that was thrown in for no reason other than padding content and making players at the time feel like, oh, they haven't forgotten about us, they're not abandoning us. So while they're doing all of that, they're rebuilding the game from the ground up, essentially, while reusing as many assets as possible to make a Realm Reborn or 2.0. They finally released that, which gave us the event in game shutdown, which gave us this. So if you logged in on the final day of FF14 1.0, you would see a countdown timer and Dalamud in the sky. I'm gonna start crying again. But they gave us this. The server was shut down. The world canonically destroyed. And a Realm Reborn was launched, which is the thing they were working on in the background. Ooh, I can't watch this. I can't with this song. I have so much context because of Endwalker for all of this now. God damn. Anyway, bring the cry counter up. We're not doing MSQ. But yeah, so this was the final cutscene that everybody saw in 1.0. Super cool way to relaunch the game. Really cool. Really impactful. Loved it. I wasn't here for this, by the way. I came in, I want to say like a month before Shadowbringers came out.
Cell crying before we even get into the game.
If you haven't seen this full cutscene, it is like a 12-minute cutscene on the YouTube channel. Highly recommend it. It's really pretty. Also, Double, you're an Xbox player. Do the Bahamut raids. If you haven't done them, when you get done with A Realm Reborn, make sure you do the Bahamut raids. Even if you do them unsynced, the cutscenes are worth it. There's so much story there that ties up a lot of things in A Realm Reborn and stuff. Was Bahamut? Yeah. Ties up a lot of stuff that you don't see in the in-game version of this trailer. Really good raids too, but if you want to do them with people, you're going to probably have to go to, I believe it's Chaos Data Center. Legitimately told you I did them. It's where I got my staff from. All right, look, I'm going to be honest. You got to get used to me forgetting things. My memory's terrible. I'm sorry. My memory's awful. It's super bad. Watch this intro countless times. It never gets old. It's super good. I forget the team that does the animations for Square. It's not CBU3. It's not Creative Business Unit. But they're all good. They're all gold. Used to go forgetting things a lot. My best friend calls me their functioning memory because of my memory. But anyway, where I was. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna let this play. God, I love this cutscene. So good. What a good send-off. Endwalker has ruined the song answers for me. Answers is such a crazy song, how much all of the lyrics from it, from the very start of A Realm Reborn, so much of the foundation ties into the last few moments of Endwalker. It's crazy. It's so crazy. The only game I can compare it to is Metal Gear. If you play Metal Gear 4 after playing MGS1 after a decade, and then you go play MGS5 and you get the final conclusion and see how everything literally ties up 5 minutes from the start of the first Metal Gear game, or the final boss fight of the first Metal Gear game. That's the only thing I can compare it to. It's so good. True, all expansion intros are awesome to watch. I feel like Stormbloods is the biggest letdown. Not because it's not cool, but they show a thing you can't climb on. I wish I could get up to the big statue in Stormbloods trailer that they're on, but you can't. Does this have everything? There's like a minute left. There's no way we're gonna tie everything in. Chaque fin marquee un nouveau début. Okay, I needed to like distract myself there. Ah, I need a Kleenex. Oh my god. God damn it. I knew I couldn't watch that. Oh my
So
god.
may we be the Kleenex.
No and gross. uh. Anyway, what was I talking about? FF14 had a rough launch. Talking about player count numbers. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Shoot, what were we talking about? I really need a button to go back 30 minutes in stream and like recap myself. We were talking about player count numbers, right? Are Xbox players coming in? I believe. Yeah, player count numbers. Coming into 14 late. Yoshi P, love the name. Also had stats to level.
Odin's son!
You had one job.
This is why I said I was taking notes of stuff I wanted to talk about. Plan on getting the complete collector's edition. Like the physical one? I don't know what it comes with on Xbox. But this version includes an in-game bonus item from A Realm Reborn. Have some restorable shop rings and walk collector's edition. What is that? For newcomers, this is the most comprehensive edition. Well, that just comes with all of the expansions. No, anyway. Oh, I know what I was talking about. Okay, it came back to me. Sorry about that. Anyway, what I meant by get used to it is FF14 is a game that was built by a team that kind of just gave it their all. And Yoshi P is not just some businessman. He grew up on Guild Wars 2, or Guild Wars, I believe. He grew up on old traditional Western MMOs. He grew up on games that did not just grind the player down and force them to do repetitive things all the time. And it shows in the design philosophy of FF14. That not just the person helming it, but everybody on the team wants the game to be fun. And there have been moments in live letters, which live letters are when the FF team talks to the players. They're usually like 6-hour live streams. They're very long. But there have been live letters where they've been asked questions like, hey, I've done all the content I have and I have to unsub, I'm sorry. And their attitude is essentially, that's fine. Unsub. If you've done everything, stop paying your sub. You do not need to pay us if there's nothing here for you. We don't mind. Just if you're interested in the game when we have content here, come back and re-up your sub. And that's really healthy to see from a developer, and that's really nice to hear and see in the actions that they take towards the player base. That they do have that philosophy of, yeah, if you're done with the game, that's fine. We're not gonna manipulate you to stay. We're not gonna do a lot of things to trick you or bend any weird Pavlovian lessons to try and retain you as a player that a lot of other games do. It's just make a good game, put a lot of effort into it, show exactly what is there, what is offered, and if the player likes it, they'll stay, they'll tell their friends. Also, the team is super healthy after they rebuilt A Realm Reborn. Well, it didn't rebuild, but after they built A Realm Reborn out of the rubble that was the original game, they eliminated that crunch. I believe the FF team works, and I might be wrong about this, it may have changed. I believe they work 6-hour days. They are limited to 5 days a week, and that is it. They are not allowed to work off hours at all. They get in trouble for it. After every major expansion, they are explicitly required, I believe, to take a 2-week vacation. No exceptions. Everybody has to step the fuck away from the game, take time off, go be with people, and just take a break. And you can you get that vibe that they are treated well, and they do make sure that the team is taken care of. And it helps that Yoshi P is on, I believe he's on the board at Square. So it helps that someone on the board is also the director and the person at the helm of one of the most profitable things that they've released, and one of the most profitable things that they are maintaining, because it means that a lot of the corporate toxicity that would bleed into every other product and game is kind of held back by Yoshi P. Wish it didn't take so long making the code so I can make a glam for the contest. You still have time. You have until Friday. I hope Evie heard that. The contest doesn't end until this Friday. You have time. Submissions are still like being taken. If there's a physical edition for the collector's edition, I'd like to know. Still available? I don't know if they are doing it. Yeah, but I don't know if I can get glam ideas and make them on free trial in 4 days. I mean, it's just like the prompt is spring. Little Ladies Day has plenty of cherry blossom trees and all the hubs and everything else. I'm sure you could come up with something. I picked a word that isn't going to be too restrictive to people like stuck at low level areas. So you should be able to get something. Just got to shoot your shot and see how it turns out. But I don't know if there is a collector's edition that's physical. Endwalker had one, so Dawn Trail probably will. Maybe. I can't show the Endwalker one because it's spoilers. It's really big spoilers. But the Endwalker one had a physical one. It was $200. I will be honest, the one thing I will yell about Square for is, well, no, I'll yell about Square plenty. The FF team has nothing to do with this, so whatever. Square is, they're lazy with figures and things. There's some figures for Dawn Trail characters that look terrible and their price is exorbitant, and it's happened with the Stola figures. It's happened with other characters. Basically, anything in FF that you don't like is going to be related to Square itself and not the FF team. But whatever, I digress. Back to what I was saying. Other MMOs, there's a lot of manipulation, and it also annoys me because there are some MMOs out there that do respect your time and are not, trash. But Korean MMOs have taken over so much with games like Black Desert, Vindictus, Terra. Shoot, what's that other game? Josh Drive Hayes just played it. Like Banished or something, where the goal is to grind and the goal is to spend money, and they shove shops in your face and offer you upgrades or shortcuts. Or just story is not even secondary. It's a tertiary concern. And world building is not even a secondary concern. It's below story sometimes in terms of how thought out it is. The primary two focuses are, is combat satisfying in the moment? And is it built just poorly enough to incentivize people to get into a store or a shop? Because if it is, then you can make money on that and make it just a grindy game like Black Desert or Vindictus or Terra was. Which is really frustrating because a lot of people think MMOs are that. MMOs are not that. MMOs used to not be that. MMOs used to be really good and respectful of your time. And now the only ones that are FF14, I believe maybe WoW Classic a little bit, and old school RuneScape. Those are the top three I can think of that don't just shove nonsense in your face constantly. I'm sure there's some others that other people probably know of that I don't, but like, hopefully FF14 causes a shift in that. I would like to see one. I doubt it though. MMOs are expensive to run, and they're always ran on a shoestring budget, and not a lot of people want to dedicate the time to have an MMO kind of blossom into what it can be. They rather just gut it, insert a cash shop, and manipulate the player base into buying things. But I pulled all this up because for Xbox players, I don't know what this means. This was confusing to me. I think this is insane. They're introducing something called FFXIV coins or FF14 coins. Payment for service fees and optional items will require FF14 coins, which can be purchased from the Microsoft Store. Please purchase FF14 coins before using the MOG Station or Final Fantasy XIV online store. Why? I haven't even seen how this is set up. So, double, if you get a chance when this is up, if you can like tell me the breakdown, because I'm curious if it's gonna be as greedy as I think it will be, which is you need 45 to buy X, but you can't get a pack of 45. You can get a pack of 40, or you can get a pack of 65. What if you but there's like no double pack available, so it's they push you to get the $65 pack. That way, so you spend more money, and then you have some left over, and then there's an item that instead of being 20 coins, it's 30 coins. But you have 25 left over from that 40 coin or 45 coin transaction, and now it's like, oh man, I'm short. Now I can buy the 40 pack, and then I'll have a little bit more left over, and then I have to buy another pack. I would expect it to be something like that, but we'll see. Anyway, let's watch this video. We've been talking about FF for too long. We're supposed to be playing Dark Souls. I don't know if we're going to get to that tonight. Y'all got me like yapping. Y'all got me crying and yapping already. Ooh. It's a rough night.
Ruin gaming, or are you just... Did streamers really ruin gaming, or are you just trash? In this video, I'm gonna talk about gaming before streaming was popular.
Cell couldn't get to the game she promised to stream.
And by the...
Okay. I'll get to you in a second. Hold on. Can people stop putting subtitles at the very bottom of the video? I'm serious. What movie put subtitles 2 pixels off the bottom of the frame? No movie. We have... What just happened? What was that? Did it just refresh? What just happened?
No.
Oh, that's a good frame.
No, I don't think I will.
It's partially my fault, I will admit that. Like, I'm an FF streamer mostly, so I only stream FF on Saturdays, but I'm an FF streamer.
Video, you'll have an answer on if streaming really ruined gaming or not. Now, a few months ago, I was actually scrolling through Twitter and I saw this tweet right here that says, dominating blue-collar workers in BattleBit. If you don't know what BattleBit is, well, it's basically like Battlefield and Roblox, and this is pretty much the whole clip. Yeah, pretty much that guy is just straight up dominating people like that.
Yeah, I saw this a while back. playing a, I don't know if you guys play any shooters. Playing, to be honest, I'm not complaining, but still. You were complaining last night. You were calling stream boring. You were calling the fun stream we had the other day boring. I yap, I get yelled at. I don't yap, I get yelled at. Like, I don't know if anybody else stepped away from shooters and then came back. It is so annoying to play against people like that when you just are in a casual. We talked about this.
Get to the video.
we talked about this yesterday at length, but it is really annoying when you just want to come home and play some Apex or something. By the way, don't boot up Apex right now. Anti-cheat for that game might be compromised to the point of putting actual malware on your computer. So yeah, I would avoid Apex in any game using easy anti-cheat right now. I haven't dug too far into it, so do your own research, but just a heads up, that might be a thing. Anyway, it is just really annoying when you're hopping into a casual match and you're wanting to fuck around and have fun, but you get a sweat lord that literally has a gun to their head, it feels like, if they don't play well. It's like, dude, you can calm down. It's not that serious. It's casual. You don't need to be running the crazy meta loadout. Didn't FromSoft get shut down for like a year or a couple months because of something like that? Yeah, I believe it was a similar not exploit, but a similar situation. It might have been. I don't think it was REC. I think it's called REC. I can't remember what the acronym is off the top of my head. Remote executed code though. I feel like it was. So yeah, maybe. You might be right. And they were down for like a year. And the fact that Apex is still up right now is insane to me.
That's pretty much it. And I saw a quote tweet that said, esports ruined casual gaming. Now, I know the whole title of this video is like something along the lines of how streamers ruined gaming, but I'm gonna put streamers and esports kind of in the same category. I say that because with streaming, you kind of got to either be good at a game or funny, and with esports, you got to be good at a game. So I'm gonna put them both.
Where do I land on that scale? The like, you got to be good or be funny scale.
Welcome to Cell Streams, where Cell might do what the title says but gets distracted. Results vary.
On the trash? What do you mean? I'm good at video games. What are you talking about? I'm good at video games. Yeah, I'm gonna measure my parse in FF14 one time, and then that's gonna be my parse forever. No matter how good or bad I get, we're gonna label me as that. So if it comes out as an orange parse on something, y'all zip
So
it.
did you beat
Stop
Jack
talking.
2 without dying yet?
You beat Jack 2 without dying. That game's a nightmare. We haven't beat Jack 1 without dying. Made me very sad I couldn't terrorize people. Just go into Demon Souls with the scraping spear. Just do that. Just go into Demon Souls with the scraping spear. Only OGs are going to know that. Only old Souls frogs are going to know the scraping spear. For people that don't know, and for people that do know Dark Souls combat, especially PvP, scraping spear, real quick, was a weapon that would actually do bleed and armor degradation. So every hit would knock off durability from your armor, and you could just eliminate their armor completely to the point of 0 on the defense stat, and then torture them with stuns from the scraping spear. It was a nightmare. It was a terrible, terrible weapon.
The scraping spear still exists in the remake.
Is it still just as broken? Please say yes. Please tell me yes. Because if it's not just as broken, I'm sorry. It's not as good. It's not the same. They need to leave it just as busted. Those were my favorite PvP memories as a Demon Souls player, was turning a corner and seeing someone swap from a normal weapon to a scraping spear in both their hands. Those were my favorite moments of, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to die. All right.
both together because they're pretty similar, if I do say so myself. But to really understand this, we gotta go all the way back to 2018.
Oh no,
the
it's
Fortnite
rewind
boom.
time.
Before Fortnite was this cringe cash grab that pretty much just preyed on little kids for money, it was a game that nobody truly knew how to play and everyone had fun with it. I mean, back in 2018, every single human being was talking about Fortnite. I mean,
You guys remember when Fortnite was a survival game that Rooster Teeth played? Do you guys remember that? Still Demon Souls invading stream incoming. I'll try the remake at some point. I will. I'll try the remake at some point. You guys remember Save the World? What is that? What the hell Save the World? Wait, do you guys remember There's No Time? Hold on. Was it a Flash game? I swear it was called like there's... Yeah! This! No Time to Explain. Oh my god. Do you guys remember this?
Save the World was the original game. I think
You're interrupted the video! But I do remember. Remember when that was getting me flagged on YouTube every time you guys would play it? No, don't watch Rooster Teeth? What? Okay. Whatever. No comment. Rooster Teeth was awesome.
I am you from the future. There's no time to explain. Follow me to... Oh, Christ!
Do you guys remember this? This game was awesome. This is one of the OG really hard platformers. I miss this game. I think I saw Markiplier play it or PewDiePie. I believe they did. They definitely did. This is a game early
no Rooster
YouTube.
Teeth included and very disappointed.
What do you mean? Do you want to watch Rooster Teeth? Did we go watch old like Achievement Hunter Minecraft with the tower? Remember the tower? The pimp tower? The Tower of Pimps? Does anybody remember that? Oh my god, I feel like I'm getting like weirdly old. Holy shit. Oh my god. Woo. Saying Tower of Pimps is bringing me back. There's no teeth of a rooster. Some roosters have teeth. Some birds have teeth. You ever seen bird teeth? Bird teeth are scary. I'm gonna show you guys bird teeth. You ever seen bird teeth? Birds have teeth. Some people know this already. Some people don't know this, but birds have teeth. They got like weird teeth. Okay, let's go back to the video.
Back then, you had Fortnite meme pages. Every single human being was posting their wins. People were doing emotes IRL.
God damn. Does it mean I'm old if I look at that and go, I would die?
The infamous ninja clip.
I feel like that means I'm old now. This clip was so...
And since
you
Fortnite
could
was
feel
so
it.
Popular, one thing that also became popular because of Fortnite was streaming. Back then, Twitch was like pretty niche, but I'd say that Fortnite made Twitch more mainstream. And you may be asking, why did people go to Twitch and not YouTube? Well, the thing about YouTube is that a lot of YouTube videos are edited, and some people, they may be good on YouTube, but it's like on Twitch. Twitch is live, Twitch is raw. So if you lose, like people are gonna see you lose, and if you win, people are gonna see you win. And that's why Twitch was so popular, because you could see high-level gameplay in real time. To determine if somebody was truly good, all you had to do was just watch them on Twitch. And with Twitch becoming so popular, some streamers that a bunch of people were watching back then was people like Myth, Ninja, Dr. Lupo, Nick Merckx, the whole...
Do you guys have your canon ages in the 80s? Do you guys have a... You know what? I can't just move on now that I like started to bring it up. I'm not gonna say who, Mostly because I'm like self-conscious. Someone's gonna be like, "Yo, you did. You're making that up." I knew one of these people he mentioned before they even entered esports. Back in my Counter-Strike days, I knew one of them. That's all I'll say. Under a different name. Like I was not Cell. I was under a very different name.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sal.
sure. See? See? All I have to say is I remember when they were going, yeah, I'm going to get into esports, and God fucking damn it, they did it in good shit. I'm super happy for them. Like, God damn, they actually did it. I remember talking to them, and they're like, when they lived at home still, because we were both really young. Cell's actually 60 or 70. Maybe. Cell's a primordial being. Cell should play Super Fancy Pants. That sounds familiar. But no, have you guys ever, speaking of the Twitch.tv, like go on stream, you can see if they're doing bad, like poorly or doing really well instantly. This is a very specific competitive scene thing, but you're playing in casual or you're playing a not serious playlist, and you're just getting just
Chat, do you
swept.
think Cell was around for the original SNES?
I can answer that, but I'll let you guys figure that out. But you're getting completely dumped on. You're just not doing well, and someone with with TTT or TTV and or YT or Kick or whatever, not Kick. What was the other thing? What was the other Mixer or something in their fucking name? Is sweating their ass off, and then you go to their channel and they're either not live, so they're just sweating for no reason off of stream in a casual or less competitive scenario, or Lime TV. What is Lime TV? What is that? I've never heard of that. Or they're live and they got like one viewer and then your ego gets hit really hard. I don't know. Maybe that's like specifically a Counter-Strike thing, because I experience it all the time in Counter-Strike and I hit it all the time in Overwatch. I've never hit it in anything else, but I think it was live and Sony had the one that had lemons. What are you talking? What are you talking? Lime TV. What is this? Hold on. Lime TV, formerly known as Wisdom Television, is now defunct as a traditional TV network and instead focused and expanded into digital media. The current Lime online website offers information and entertainment centered on physical and mental health with a soft focus on organic ingredients, whole foods consumption, mental conditioning through meditation and yoga, and physical fitness. Up until 2007, Lime's programming was available on certain digital cable and satellite systems. It was a stream platform. I don't know what. I think it was live. Sony had. I don't. I'm on the Wikipedia. I'm not seeing streaming on it. But look, I barely had internet 10 years ago, so.
All you had to do was just watch them on Twitch. And with Twitch becoming so popular, some streamers that a bunch of people were watching back then was people like Myth, Ninja, Dr. Lupo, Nick Merckx. The whole Ninja versus Myth argument was like the biggest topic in school. I remember I was back in like freaking 10th grade and we were arguing at lunch tables talking about if Myth or Ninja was better. I'm not gonna lie, back then I was team Myth. But with all those popular streamers and pro players being in the limelight, that made more people want to be a pro player slash streamer. I mean, did y'all see how some of these Fortnite teams were getting down? Bro, I'm telling you, if I had to crank a few 90s to be a freaking Fortnite pro back then, I probably would. And that's exactly where the downfall of gaming happened. Everyone started focusing on the money you can make from gaming rather than the fun from gaming. Fortnite used to be this game where you try to win by doing these creative strats like building a sky base, building a huge metal base, or maybe even camping in a bush. But
I don't think it was strictly the money that everyone was focusing on that caused the problem. Like, we'll get to it later, but I feel like that's too easy. I'm not gonna say it's not a big part of it, but I feel like a lot of the driving factor was simply wanting to be as good as somebody more so than making a lot of money. Granted, there is a lot to be said about how often younger people are, when asked, hey, what do you want to do? It's like, oh, I want to be a Twitch streamer. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to, I want to do this. So definitely part of it is money, but I don't think it's the end all be all.
Then it turned into this huge sweat fest when people saw that you could make abnormal amounts of money from this game. Back then, if you shot at a dude, they would probably start shooting at you back like they wouldn't even build. But now, if you shoot at somebody in Fortnite, they're building a whole freaking skyscraper, hotel with Wi-Fi. It's actually wild. Now, let me say this right now. I do also say that that's kind of just time. Like, with time, people get better. But my point is that everyone's playing games to be the best rather than to just have fun with their boys. Everyone is playing to be watched on Twitch or watched on YouTube.
Part of me is wondering, did I fall victim to this as well? Because I'm very competitive. You can see it when I play games with Shad. You can see it when I play games on this stream that are sometimes even remotely in the realm of me versus someone else. I feel like I am the first to start talking shit. I'm the first to start tryharding. I'm the first to sweat usually in my group of friends. And granted, I am falling out of that a little bit, and it's turning into more of a like, haha, humorous competitive instead of a genuine like, no, I need to win. I have to win. If I don't win, I've wasted my time. It used to be that, but I don't know if for me it was always from a place of, oh man, there's a Twitch streamer that I've seen that I want to be better than, or there's someone on YouTube whose strat I'm trying, or it was always a local sweat comparison of, man, my friend is better than me. I can't have that. I can do better. So I'm going to try to overtake them on the leaderboard. I found it. It was D Live. Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
I mean, you ever play a game and you get killed by somebody with a TTV gamer tag and you go to their Twitch and they're not streaming at all? They're just sweating just to sweat.
Yep.
Like, everyone is just playing for that top spot because in that top spot, you can make content out of it, and with that content comes a whole lot of money. Unless you're playing like Farming Simulator and you're a pro. I don't really think you make a lot of money from like pro Farming Simulator, but I don't know. I might become a Farming Simulator pro. You never know. Bars. But yeah.
How many people are streaming Farming Sim? Is there a lot of people on Farming Sim? Is that even a category on Twitch that's like populated? Farming Simulator 2022. $485 viewers. All right, new stream goal. I want to take over this category at some point. The second most viewed is 48 people. I know we got a little bit to go, but this would be a fun category to just pop into one day. I don't know if you guys remember the Creatures back when Rooster Teeth was a thing. There was a group called the Creatures with Uber Haxer Nova, Alex, and Kutra, and some Seamus, I believe, in like one or two other people. But they used to, for their podcast, they would always, before Twitch cracked down on this, they would always pop into the Bethesda game. I think it was called Brink. If anybody remembers Brink, the parkour shooter that came out a long, long time ago. This game, they would pop into this category, and actually a few times the devs thought people were genuinely playing Brink with like 300,000 people being in the category. Or so, and people at Bethesda were like reaching out to them with offers and things. It was very, very funny. How about streaming Rune Factory? That's a farming RPG. I'm curious about Rune Factory, but I don't know. I'd have to really look at them because I've talked to Vivi about them, and some of them are good, some are really bad apparently. So I have to look at them.
Everyone's pretty much playing to be watched. I remember back then, games wouldn't really get sweaty until like 2 or 3 weeks after release, but now games are sweaty off the rip. It can be 5 days away from Call of Duty coming out, and you already got a dude making a video saying best class setup 2023 MW3, and it's like,
God,
bro,
those
the game hasn't
thumbnails
even
were
released.
insane.
It can be 2 weeks before 2K comes out, and a dude already has the best build. It makes no sense. And when the game comes out, people are only gonna play the meta, because when you only play the meta, you can win more, and when you win more, you can get up to that top rank, and when you get up to that top rank, you can stream, create content from it, more people are gonna watch you because you're up high on the leaderboards, and then the cycle just continues and continues and continues, and now everyone's just playing the same because everyone's just trying to be the best to be able to stream it / be
That's
watched.
what it
Back
feels
then,
like.
you would play games for the fun because there was really no money involved, but now it's like every single human being is trying to become the top streamer, and it's like, bro, like, where's the fun in that? Back then, gaming tournaments were giving out speckles. I'm telling you, if you want a gaming tournament for like freaking Mortal Kombat or Halo or something like that, you were probably going to get 50 cents in a Big Mac. But now, if you win a freaking Fortnite tournament or you just win a freaking Call of Duty tournament, dog, you're honestly set. You can buy your mom a freaking mansion. People are getting millions from tournaments. I mean, look at Booga, bro. Didn't he won like 3 million, I'm pretty sure, off of Fortnite.
How much? 16 wins, World Cup singles, and $3 million. I mean, they've just become more publicized, so the prizes are larger. But it is a giant jump, but I guess it's what I said last night. This whole video is about what the commodification of gaming has become. You popped up in my recommendations. I'm here to vibe for a bit. Hey, welcome in. We usually do FF14, but we're racked in right now, so might be a little quiet at times while we're watching, but hopefully you enjoy it. Hope your day's been going well. Pokemon theme plays. I want to be the very best thing no one ever was. Like I said it last night, but I think it's the commodification of playing games that has created this hard race to, hey, I got the best meta for Omega Strikers. It's been out for 8 hours. You gotta play as a shoot. What is her name? Oh my god, it's the character I mained too. You gotta play as Julia, and you need to use these abilities. And they're usually not wrong, but it does take a lot of the fun out of it, especially when you're hitting the ranked playlist, and that's all you're getting. You're getting these Juliets that are just being slap happy with some of their crowd control abilities. As a Juliet player, back when Omega Strikers came out, yes. And I say this as a Counter-Strike player. I say this as someone who played Apex for a long time.
Congratulations.
Hey! Thank you for selling out, Lazy. Hope you enjoy your time. Also, Cyber, I fuck with your avatar. Glad you like it.
That is wild. That is insane money. Another thing about gaming after streaming is that games that aren't even sweaty are becoming sweaty. For example, Fall Guys. I remember back in 2020, every single human being was playing Fall Guys during quarantine. And with everybody playing Fall Guys, TikTok got a hold of that. And I remember scrolling through TikTok one day, and I saw this one dude making videos of the best strats on certain maps on Fall Guys. And I just thought to myself, what do you gain from being a sweat in Fall Guys? What do you gain? Like, I understand you're trying to show people how to win and stuff, but I feel like the reason why Fall Guys was so fun was because nobody was making strats or anything. People were just hopping in, having fun, just playing like headless chickens, you know? I feel like games die out quicker when you're making all these strats and stuff on how to win, when it's not even like, obviously, yes, the goal in Fall Guys is to win, but I feel like the whole point of that game is to enjoy the journey, like the fun with friends, the freaking hurdles you're going over, that one dude griefing you on the map. Like, when you're only focused on trying to get crowns in that game, the game becomes less fun because you're just focused on the destination, right?
You know, we talked about this a little bit of, I want to say a week ago, 2 weeks ago, when I brought up a Josh Strife Hayes video, which is, I've been talking about him a lot lately, but his Have Guides Ruined Gaming, and everything he's saying about if all you're doing is focusing on winning, you're taking the fun out of the game. I feel like there's a better way to phrase it that people will understand a little more, because yeah, winning is Fall Guys is at its core it is competitive to a degree. The goal is winning. The goal is therefore a competitive thing. Fall Guys itself might be a casual container, but what it's wrapping around is still a competitive thing at its core. And optimizing out the fun and optimizing out your time with the game is something that you can see in Monster Hunter. You can see it in FF14, which I want to talk about later. You can see it in, like he's saying right now, Fall Guys. You can see it in Counter-Strike. You can see it in Warzone. You can see it in every game that you probably have in your Steam library to some degree. And it's frustrating. I can optimize the fun out of Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. I can tell you right now. Go through the tutorial, kill a Dia, get a Dia's Pearl. That gives you poison on your arrows. I believe there's a sachet or something you get from either, not Lubella, because she gives you the Bachman patch. You get it from one of the bosses, which allows you to heal from being poisoned. Or it might be a ring that you buy on a bear, whatever. It allows you to heal from being poisoned. So you can essentially optimize out damage from the game so that any boss that's giving you trouble, you shoot a wall, arrow bounces off, drifts past you, poisons you. Now you have unlimited health regen. Now the boss is no threat. You've optimized out the fun. Yes, you were clever and smart, but now there's no threat. Now the fight doesn't have any stakes. Now there's nothing to really gain in terms of experience from the repetition of remaining in that world or re-experiencing the fight or just spending time fighting enemies in general, because why does it matter if you can just heal yourself forever? In Monster Hunter, all I got to do is go get some attack jewels, get the correct armor set up so I'm immune to roar stuns, I'm immune to taking most of the basic hits if my iframes are large enough that I can be lazy with my dodging, and then get a big enough weapon like the Nurgle Adjudicator Axe, and I can stun lock every Elder Dragon that I want to. I have a video of me stun locking Kushala Daora in one spot for a good 5 minutes with a weapon that's not even an in-game weapon because I stacked my stats the right way. And then the dragon's not fun to fight, so I'm going to get bored of the game, and then I can be one of those people that go, oh man, this one just wasn't that good. The old Monster Hunter was better, or the old insert game here was better because of X reason. When in reality, it's, well, how'd you play the last one? Did you optimize out your fun? Did you optimize out the struggles that you had in the last one that created all of your core memories from it? Because we were talking about that a moment ago. Was my favorite memories of, what did I say it was? I believe I said it was it Counter-Strike? Crap, this was like 40 minutes ago when I said this. My favorite memories from a lot of games I played as a kid or even just as a teenager were moments where I was suffering, honestly, where I was having a bad time or struggling and either overcame it in the moment or I got better later to make it so that didn't happen again. And back. Welcome back, Double. And I think a lot of people do that with guides. I think guides have negative over-reliance on guides. I want to be clear on that because we talked about this yesterday. Over-reliance on guides has explicitly ruined the longevity of a lot of games. Not even multiplayer games, single-player games suffer from it greatly. There are so many people that min-max in Monster Hunter. It's not fun to play with them, and they probably burn through it, dump 600 hours into it, and then they're done with it forever. And they're like, World wasn't that good. Is World that good? Is it really only as good as you say it is, or is it only as good as you made it? Because it feels like you made it as good as it was, which wasn't very good. I've made it a point to only use a guide if I absolutely need help. Yeah, I think that's the best way to play games. I mentioned it on stream yesterday, but I use guides on stream when stream is stopping because of something that's not going to be fun to sit and watch me do. If it's a puzzle that isn't going to be satisfying, I'm just going to pull a guide up. But if it's a puzzle that's fun, I'm going to get you all involved or try to and be like, hey, what do you guys think? How should we proceed here? Remember Tulip? Exactly. Remember the guy that showed up in my comment? That guy, I'm sorry. I need to immortalize that man. That is my favorite comment still that I've gotten on a YouTube video. The dude set to, for people that don't know, we played a game called Tulip. It is a very old, very esoteric, very Japanese little RPG. And when I say very Japanese, I mean at its core, you can tell it was developed by a Japanese developer. And that means it was clearly made to get you to buy a guide. And if you didn't buy a guide, you're not going to beat this game. We didn't have a guide. So there were moments where we used Cheat Engine to speed up time, or we used a guide. And this comment that we got, I bet I could still probably find it on that video, was from someone who made it 2 hours into like a 4.5-hour VOD, going on a multi-paragraph rant about how we're a disgrace to streamers or YouTubers because we looked at a guide for Tulip, one of his favorite games from his childhood, and how dare we? And this is the problem with streamers today. They're lazy. And no, it's not that. It's not that simple. On stream, my priority is to make sure things are moving. My priority is to make sure people aren't explicitly getting bored. And I want to make sure stream is something that keeps everyone distracted. And did I take Tulip down? I don't even see it. It's not even coming up when I search it. Tulip might be gone. Umbral era streams. Yeah, it might be there. I don't think I can search through a whole playlist. I don't know if it'll let me. YouTube's very weird with how it lets you search through things. Yeah, Tulip isn't even coming up there. I think I may have taken Tulip down, or it's unlisted. Like fully. It might be like private. Yep, Tulip is not on the channel anymore. That is gone. Okay. Well. Anyway. Guides are not inherently bad. Optimization isn't inherently bad. It's when you let it become your main focus when you're playing the game that I think it becomes a bad idea. That's just my opinion, though. I don't use guides in FF14. I bitch about how much gil I have and how much gil I don't have all the time. I have not looked up a gil guide once. I don't. The way I make money in that game right now is I fish for items that people don't want to fish for because they're quest items, and then I sell them on the market board at a reasonable price. That is how I make money in FF14, and I have fun doing it. I could look up a guide. I could look up one of those make 1 million gil in an hour, make 2 million gil in an hour guides and probably do it. But it's funner to work for it and actually engage with the game and allow moments to happen like what happened on stream. Was it on stream or off stream? I think it was off stream, where someone sent a shout in Gridania and was like, hey, I'm in the bar. I'm at the Caroline Canopy. I'll give 3 million gil to whoever lets me pet them. And I sent him a message and I was like, serious? Really? Where are you at? And then I walked in. They walked up. They /pet my character, gave me gil. And I said, wait, really? And they said, yeah, enjoy. And they walked away. It's a very weird experience. But if I had gone through this min-max situation, had 30 million gil, why would I say yes to that? I wouldn't have that experience. I wouldn't have that memory now. Problem with that comes when it's put up in an MMO community. Search how finding parties to do simple stuff is impossible in Season of Discovery on WoW. I mean, it's if you mean Season of Discovery as I'm assuming that's like an area or something, but that happens in FF. There's stuff that's impossible to find parties for in FF, but there's discords for it. There are discords you can go to in FF14 that explicitly queue for things. I have joined one. I have promptly left it because I didn't want to waste their time, because I wasn't going to stick around. And I got automated messages that was like, hey, if you're not going to be active, we will auto kick you. So I left. No detriment to me and no detriment to them. No ill will towards them either. They were a serious Discord that queued people for inactive duties, and that exists. We might do that one time. Maybe. I don't know.
Rather than the journey. Imagine coming home from a long day of school or work and you're getting sweated on in Fall Guys. Imagine you're over there just trying to chill, you know, you're on this little cutesy game that's like Wipeout, and out of nowhere, TTV Try Hard for Life literally just claps you every single map, and it's like, dude, you can't even have fun anymore. And since everyone's tryharding, games are now catering to the bad players. One thing that games have been implementing is this thing called skill-based matchmaking. If you don't know what it is, well, I'll basically explain. Think of a lobby where all the top players from a bunch of different games all get into a lobby with each other and go head to head. Basically ranked play, but with no bonus rewards or anything. You just kind of get into a lobby with the best players without getting any specific reward in casual play. And the thing about skill-based matchmaking is that it's unfair because the good players are being punished for being good at the game. And it gets to this point where it's like winning feels like a chore rather than actual fun. Because back then, if you truly wanted to sweat, you would go into like a ranked game mode or something. But now, if you're a tryhard, you're gonna play every single other tryhard 24/7 just because you're good at the game. Back then, games like Call of Duty, what they would do, you would join a lobby, and if you wanted to leave that lobby, you would just leave it, and if you wanted to stay after the game, you would stay. But now, after a game is finished, they just transport you to a whole different lobby.
That's an important... All right, I had a point I wanted to make. Hold on. Well, okay, that that was a frame perfect pause. That's one thing that I will say. I can't think of the last time I've seen happen. I don't know if you guys have. When has anybody here, or I'm gonna put this on YouTube too, if you made it this far into the video, this applies to you. When has anybody actually been in a game that's got a casual lobby recently over the last, I don't know, 10 years, where the game ends and you're able to just hang out in the lobby and play with the same people? And if you can name one game or two game, cool, happy for you. Can you name 5 or 6 though that have happened or have been released in the last decade where that's the case, that are popular at all? Because that was the funnest part about Modern Warfare 2 and like Black Ops, where you join a lobby and you get like a rematch button, or you're basically put into a rotating map queue with that group of people, and then you either leave or stay. So if you want to keep playing with them, you can. And I'm going to be honest, I think that's what's killed community a lot in a lot of these games. The community building moment has been removed. That community building moment was popping into a lobby and staying in it for 3 hours with somebody and just slowly talking to them and slowly becoming friends with them. Now it's, you get one fucking game. You get 20 minutes of one match where you have, I don't know, 30 seconds of time to talk to them. And the excuse that's given now is, well, just send them a friend request. I didn't talk to them. I didn't get a chance to even bond with this person. Why the fuck would I send them a friend request? Why would I? Why would I do that? You know what game did have it? I can name one. Omega Strikers. And it was really fucking fun. The amount of games that I had in Omega Strikers, where we did it on stream one time, and we may have done it during that stream, where we got a really good match, where we went back and forth for 5 minutes in overtime. No one knew who was going to win. We're struggling. We're all sweating. We're all having a great time. We get to the lobby. Nobody leaves. Everybody hit that fucking rematch button. We all want to go again. What games do that anymore? What games actually let you do that anymore? Don't know. I just try to join groups. That's what I mean. Like, joining groups is fine, but like, can you read queue with them easily? In the MOBA I play, you can queue with the same randos again as a team. And that's nice. I'm gonna be honest. I would wager Dota and like League have a stronger community than Call of Duty at this point in regards to people actually forming genuine friendships through them. Even though those games are super toxic, I would wager they do just because of that alone. I have no evidence to back this up. It's strictly my anecdotal experiences supporting this in my head. If you want to bond to people, go to a Gex dungeon. I assume there's another letter that's supposed to be there. What happened to Toit? What is Toit? What? What's Toit? Is that tight but you're British? What's Toit mean? What happened to it? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what's happened to it. It is really frustrating because no one talks about it anymore. But I feel like it's important. I feel like it's an important part of not even gaming, just community building to allow people to have time to kind of form those bonds. And it's my problem with FF14. It's my problem with Final Fantasy's weird, well, not Final Fantasy as a franchise, Final Fantasy 14 as a game trying to do crafting or fishing or blacksmithing, insert any of the disciples of the hand or land. When do I have time to talk to somebody while I'm mining? If I go to Diadem, it is a rat race to run to the node, mine it. I have 30 seconds now, maybe. I get off the node. I have to go to another node, mine it. I have 30 seconds now. Get off the node, run to another node. And it's not a rat race because someone might take it. They're all individual. But nobody's actually standing around. Whereas in RuneScape, which I showed you guys yesterday how slow some of the things were in that game. Granted, I didn't sit down extensively and go, look at how slow combat is or how slow mining is. When you're doing something in RuneScape, you're sitting there for a minute. You're hanging out and you're not going to walk around very much. So you can actually sit there and talk to people. I have so many people that I know in my head. One of them, I don't know if I'll ever see you again. K Guy, if you're out there, if someone had the name K Guy and you played RuneScape back in like 2007 and you lived in Europe and you were complaining to people online, being me, about like your dad or like a family issue at 3 a.m. in the morning while we mined rocks in Al-Kharid Desert. I remember that guy. I remember doing that because I didn't have to walk around. I could just hang out, talk to people, and play the game. And that's what you could do in these lobbies. You could hang out, play the game, talk to people. And if you don't want to talk to those people or be around them anymore, you leave the lobby. But now it's, oh man, I found someone that's kind of fun and cool and funny, but the lobby's over now. We're going to be split up and stuck with a bunch of new randoms who I don't even know. The socialization aspect of multiplayer has been horribly just destroyed. I'm going to take this part of stream and sit on it for a little bit. That could be a fun YouTube video to make. Exploring what exactly has happened that's led to the breakdown of easy community or friend making, community building or like friend making in video games. Posted some pics of the now finished Machinist Glam in the Discord. Did them with no reshade to innovate a little. All right. Make sure you put them in the sellout showcase thread, by the way, whichever one you want to actually submit. Look through the submission rules and then make sure you submit whatever it is that you want to submit in there. I'll leave it up to you to pick the one. If you don't have access to the thread, let me know. Everybody should be able to join that thread, though. Everyone should. But anyway, let's continue.
Join a lobby, and if you wanted to leave that lobby, you would just leave it, and if you wanted to stay after the game, you would stay. But now, after a game is finished, they just transport you to a whole different lobby with everyone else who also did good, and it's like now you gotta go head to head with all the big dogs just because you won one game. I remember Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, that had some of the worst skill-based matchmaking ever. That game was borderline unplayable because if you won one game, you would be playing the freaking Optic roster from freaking 2014 just from winning one game. And another way of games catering to bad players, Fortnite adding bots into their games just so you can feel better about yourself. Let's be real, it is 2023. Nobody is a default anymore in Fortnite. I mean, back then, yes, there were people who were bad at the game, but nobody is so bad that they're literally running into a wall 24/7 in Fortnite. So now it's like there's no middle ground between the good and the bad players. It's like if you're good, you're being punished, and if you're bad, you're being rewarded. There's actually this tweet by FaZe Sway that says, "The downfall of video games started when kids complained about people being good at the game. I remember when I was a kid and saw a Master Prestige in COD, I didn't tell him to take a shower or go outside. I sent that MF a friend request." And that's facts. Instead of actually putting in the work to be good, a lot of people just sit there and complain, and now games are kind of catering to them. But one game that I say that kind of bridged the middle ground between the really good players and the really bad players is Street Fighter 6. One thing that Street Fighter 6 did, they added something called modern controls and classic controls. Classic controls, basically you have to do more to push out a combo, and if you do that successfully, then that combo does more damage. But if you play modern controls, you only hit square or something and it'll do a full combo, and those combos do less damage. So it kind of bridges the gap between good and bad players. But that's a whole fighting game. How can this be fixed in like games that are like FPS or something like that? In my honest opinion, I say that FPS games should just go back to like the regular lobbies, you know? Back then, you could join a lobby, scope out the lobby, see who's like the freaking best players and stuff. And if they were a little too good for your level, you could leave if you wanted to. Like, I don't think that you should be transported into the freaking universe of the top 12 Call of Duty masters after you win one game. I feel like there should always be that option to stay if you want to stay or leave if you want to leave.
I don't think skill-based matchmaking is bad. It's how it's being executed. Apex is a good example of this. Apex doesn't use explicit skill-based matchmaking anymore. Apex is kind of gross about it, probably the most gross, where it actually takes into account like how much you've won, how little you've played, how often you've played, and uses that to like make a suggested skill-based matchmaking rank where, oh, you haven't been on for 6 months. Let's ease you back in. Let's give you some like easy games to make you feel like you should be higher, make you feel like you should be a good player. So they throw you in with some people that are worse than you because you haven't played for a while, but they kind of overshoot it. So they put you in with some really terrible jobbers and you win. You kick their ass and you go, "Oh man, I missed Apex. Man, Apex was so much fun. I still got it too. Man, I'm still good at Apex." You win a few games, then they throw you up against your actual rank where you probably should be. You get your ass kicked. And that's usually like the day after or so. And it's the next day, and you're already like in, you've made that commitment to Apex, and you go, "Man, I fucking hate this game. Today's just not my day. It'll be better tomorrow." Maybe it lets it be better tomorrow. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't matter that you actually practiced or tried or got into your groove. Maybe it locks you back into some games with some bad people again. Now you're back in. Now you're not upset anymore. Now you want to keep going. Maybe you hit the wall again. You're never actually being challenged is the point that system makes. It's not challenging you. It's Pavloving you into staying in the game. And this is where toxicity comes from. And I'm going to point to League for this. You can tell that something's happening. You might not notice it, like consciously, but I swear you will subconsciously know that the game is fucking with you because you can feel how good you are at a game and you know how good you are and you know you shouldn't be losing this much. It's weird that you're getting your shit kicked in this much, this often. But man, those games where it lets you win over and over again, those are really fun. Those are really good. It keeps you playing. It keeps you feeling really, really positive. and then you get destroyed, and your negativity is that much worse. You're way more outwardly aggressive to other players now. You're way more hateful. You're short-tempered now. It's why I don't play Apex anymore. It's why I don't play a lot of competitive shooters anymore, because the way the ranking system kind of manipulates your opinion of the game is such a dumpster fire that all it does is hurt your mental health. Yeah, they're on comm runway, not the submissions. Okay. MOBA, I play bots your matches, or if you lose too much, I don't like it at all. You mean like it bots your players on your team, or it bots the enemies? It's like old arcade machine AI. It's kind of just as disingenuous. It is kind of just as disingenuous as like the Street Fighter 2 reading your inputs AI, where instead of you genuinely, being okay at it. Also, someone joined the disc. Ipsen, is this? Hold on. Who was it that popped in? Lazy, if you're still here, are you Ipsen in Discord? I saw someone pop in around the time that you popped into stream. I'm just asking. If you're still here. Because you'll have to click on the little I'm not a robot thing to actually get access to the server. You don't have to fill out a captcha or anything. It's just a button to make sure bots don't get in. The enemies, and it does it for low ladder too. I'm honestly, keep skill-based matchmaking, but keep it for competitive players. Why is it in casual at all? Casual should be nothing. You want to know how to do casual? Go play Counter-Strike. Go play Counter-Strike, go to casual, and go to the fucking server browser where you just hop in with who knows how good they are. Those are the funnest matches, because then everyone on the entire team gets to focus on one guy that's like the god of the lobby. And then you have community moments. It's fun. There's no toxicity in those moments because it's natural. But I feel like you can tell whenever something unnatural is occurring in the way the game kind of positions you in the rankings as a player. Am I thinking too much about it? Maybe, but my anecdotal evidence is stronger than anything that I have that is scientifically measured at this point, because I haven't seen any. If there's any other, I don't know, if anybody has anything deeper than that, sure, share it with me. Because does he have like the little heat warning sticker on his lamp still back there? My man, take that off. What are you doing? Pull this off. Reach in there and pull this off. Get rid of that. Pull this tag off. It's weird. It's bothering me. It's bothering a no-name streamer on Twitch. Ranked is fine. The only issue is that competitive aspect of it. It can't really spurt on the game, mostly played by 6 to 12-year-olds. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Evie?
There was nothing wrong with those lobbies back then. It's just like games just wanted to cater to the bad players, you know? So it's honestly just like gaming is just honestly a huge sweat fest. And that rounds back to like the ultimate question of this video. Did streamers really ruin gaming? In my honest opinion, yes. I 1000% believe that streamers in esports ruined gaming, because there is no reason why people should be sweating at a game where you literally farm cabbages. How do you even sweat in Farming Simulator?
Excel, that's how you sweat.
How? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all think streamers / pro players ruin gaming? Or like, what's your guys' take on this whole situation? Let me know. But yeah, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video where I talk about why everyone hates prank channels. But yeah, with all—
Okay. I'm gonna watch that later. That was a good video. That was actually really good. I will say this video could easily be longer. He could easily go into how streamers have skewed game development, and specifically back to matchmaking. We talked about it yesterday, but man, I keep saying that, but we did. We talked about it yesterday. But it's so many changes to competitive games come because of like 3 people. 3 streamers will say or complain about something in a game, and a change will be pushed to the game. And I don't know if it's because the developer or publishers doing it because they're scared of, you know, the streamer stopping the playing of said game, which means the player base is going to dry up a little bit, which it has to be. I'm going to be cynical. It has to be that. And that's so fucked up. It is killing games. It does not help. Devs should not be listening to streamers at all. If anything, devs need to be listening to the actual data that they're receiving from the player base when they're playing the game. A raw physical heat map is going to do more to enforce or inform the devs as to player movements on a map or player bias to certain choke points than a streamer who's played the game for 50,000 hours, who has a personal bias against a certain part of the map or something. Hard data, hard analytical data is better than just someone complaining who has a big viewer base. And COD has done it. Counter-Strike devs have done it too. Counter-Strike devs are the ones that probably did it first, where people were complaining about damage numbers on some weapons, and then they put out patch notes that said reduce damage numbers on Leo. You know what I'm talking about because you've brought it up in chat before. But they put out a patch note that was, yeah, we tweaked it. And everybody went, oh my God, they listened. It's better. They didn't change a single thing. They didn't touch any of that code. They just said they did. And then the player base was happy. It's crazy. We got like an hour left. I don't know how much Dark Souls we could do in like an hour. How's Farming Sim doing on Twitch? Oh, we got 100+ viewers on one person's channel. Oh, it's like 2 people. 2 people are streaming. There's a VTuber playing Farming Sim in a cow kigurumi. I love Cells Dark Souls 3 stream. Look! I said we would yap today. I'm sorry. I had stuff I wanted to talk about. I said I wanted to yap. I don't know how much progress I can make in Dark Souls at this point.
Results may vary. Welcome to Cell Streams.
I still like it was a good stream though. Oh, this one was good, but I'm not gonna let it go. You said that other good stream was trash. I'm not gonna let it go.
It's been 84 years.
All right, Sonic Boom. What'd we name our guy? Feet Grabbler 3000. What was their name? Oh man, you guys can't see it. Someone on my friends list is playing Battlefield 2042. You can check out at the clip menu. Feet Feeler 3000. Battlefield 2042 was the thing. Where am I? I don't even remember where we left off. I ran around. I did my Dark Souls strat that everybody does. Say mine.
Cell has a bad memory, but we always remember a grudge.
Well, yeah. If it's something that's emotionally attached to me, of course I'm gonna remember it. Okay, I need to take care of that guard. Ooh, I need to take care of that guard outside. Really? Really? No stuff. Okay, fine. Wow. No, I'm not. No, we're not doing. I'm healing first. One right below. I need to beat the giant frost dog, right? That's where we left off.
Yellow
Ah!
without death when she explicitly promised she'd do it.
Do you want me to try Jack and Daxter again? Oh my god, there's too many of you. Can't do this. You're too fast. You're too fast. Okay, okay. Ah! 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 I forgot where all these enemies are. God damn it. Oh, where did you come from? Oh my god, there's so many people. Oh no. God damn it. Hold on. Y'all gotta give me a second. I gotta get back into my groove. Hold on. Ah! 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 Okay, we need to restart. I need a reset. I need a reset. This is not going how I need it to go. Ow! I need a reset. This is bad. This is bad. I need a reset. I need God damn it. Where's the dog at? Someone guide me. I still want to make fun of you for not beating
Leo
it.
once said Cell has a massive skill issue.
I survived all of that. What do you mean skill issue? Fuck off! What do you mean skill issue? I'm doing great. You okay, buddy? You just gonna, okay, you just Blair Witch in the corner. You just hang out over there, and, well, why my voice cracked so bad? He's going through. God damn it. Hold on, I went the wrong way. We gotta beat Frost Dog before the night's up. Hold on. Can I sneak past this guy? Whoa. So do you want to be a weeb? How so?
Tip, camp the Frost Dog's ass.
Well, no, I got that. That's what I did last time. What? You turn around too easily. You're too hearing. Oh, okay. Oh. 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 Okay. Alrighty. Let's go back to Firelink and explore. We'll find Master easily. Oh my god. Where's the ladder? Isn't there a ladder in here? Yeah, there is a ladder. How do I get back to Firelink? I don't even remember how to get back to the dog. How do I get to the dog? Get TP and bonfires? Okay. Who is Master also? What do you mean I'll find the Master? Who is that? You will know. Spectre, you're obsessed with this game. Is Leo misleading me? Go outside of here. Can I beat this thing though? I can't go outside. It's locked. Oh, welcome in, Trash Panda. Thank you for following. I hope your day is going well. We usually do FF14 content. Jump on it. It's bugged. Go outside the circle and around to the right. Go outside the circle. It's kind of wonky. You have to go back and forth. What are you all talking? What do you mean it's kind of wonky? What do you mean it's kind of wonky? What do you mean it's wonky? It's just bugged? I don't believe you. So we gotta catch the 14 stream. I'm sorry. I assume you're from TikTok. Oh, it is bugged. Holy shit, you weren't lying. Wow, maybe they should fix that. No, welcome in. I am. We do 14 on usually Saturdays. So contrary to what my TikTok might show, I actually don't stream FF every day. So my schedule is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But Fridays is Yap Session. Saturday is FF14. MSQ currently, but we're almost done with MSQ. Like, we're almost caught up. Sunday is Kingdom Hearts 2 right now. And Monday is Dark Souls.
Viewer base don't even play FF14.
Oh, shut up. I don't like. You know what? No, keep talking. Actually, you're right. You're right. I was gonna be like, no, act like big FF fans. Talk about how much you love Y'shtola. My friend and I jumped on immediately after seeing the Magic Pot video and got the minions. Fuck yeah! I accidentally found that while just hanging out while a friend was doing content in that area, because I was helping someone go through the MSQ again. And randomly walked into the Magic Pot. I love FF14. You don't need to go back to the Cemetery of Ash that only has the Crystal Lizard. There was nowhere else to go. Y'all are terrible guides. Oh my god! Stop.
Quality just dipped.
Oh. Rest. Is it back? I saw it go down for a minute. Is it back? Really? Randomly take damage from that, I guess. Been playing since Shadowbringers as a bun. I'm hooked. You started around when I did then. I started either a few weeks before Shadowbringers or like right after it came out. It's been a fantastic ride. How far are you? We usually don't talk about spoiler stuff off the FF streams. So don't worry. We're not going to randomly dump a spoiler in chat or something. You said go out to the right. You guys are lying. There's like nowhere to go. You know what? Let me take that back. Let me take that back. Oh yeah, promote the glam contest. If you're in the Discord, we are doing a glam contest. The entries end on technically Friday this week, but the stream for Judgment isn't until Saturday, so I'll allow entries until Saturday probably. But you could win 100k gil, maybe 200k gil. Circle around to the right, sell at the entrance. Okay. Done with MSQ cleaning up side stuff in Manderville. Oh man, Manderville's so much fun. We're still working through Hildebrand. Where did we leave off? We're at the Heavensward one. Yeah, we stopped Heavensward, so I need to start the Stormblood Manderville stuff. But Manderville's been great. How do I get up here? Left. Oh wait, you said right. Never mind. Like I'm trying to talk about FF14 while I play Dark Souls. Wait, this looks familiar. I've been here before. Hello? Hi, who are you? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That does a lot of damage. Never mind. Ow. Ooh. 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 Bleed chance build up too. Okay. Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Ah! Get fucked! Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. Y'all say I'm bad at Dark Souls ever again. I want you to just look at that. Nailed it. Man, parrying in this game is so much easier than Dark Souls 1. It's so much easier. Can I even use this? FP. What is FP? Master attire. This is so bad. Now you can go beat the Boreal Beast. Well, with what? With the Ujigatana? R1 spam. Oh, don't downplay me winning. I parried. I parried with no Estus and one hit risk, okay? I was at one hit KO risk. What do you mean? It's telling me I spammed my basic attack. Trying to downplay my accomplishment. How dare you? How dare you? I did good. I'm a good gamer. Man, this game does not like me alt-tabbing. I'm gonna just be upfront. If you guys notice that freezing, it's because I alt-tab out. Oh, I can't level up here. I gotta go talk to the lady. Ugh. So annoying. Also use souls. I can't level up here. I have to go talk to the lady. It's like Demon Souls. I gotta go back to the Nexus. But it's nowhere near as cool as the Nexus. They just made me an area to go. Also, hold on. Can I like... Hold on. I have an idea. Hold on. We're gonna... What was that one game we played? What was the weird game we played? It was called, like... My Friendly Neighborhood.
Sell do an emote in front of the fire keeper.
Alright, give me a second and I will. There we go. There we go. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Man, I'm so smart. Man, I'm so smart. Why is it so big, though? How do I make this tiny? Is this too big? Where do I put this? I'll put this right here. I'm just gonna shove that right there. There you guys go. There, now you guys can see how many souls I have. That way, so I'm not like covering them up. Now you guys can see how many souls I have. Make a souls headband for you. That would be cool. I don't know. I don't think that would work. Ooh. Make it cover half the screen. Play it like that. Every time I die, the soul... Every time I die, the souls counter gets bigger and covers more of the screen. That could be fun. Maybe next time. I don't have the time to set that up tonight. Someone remind me of that next time. That could be fun.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
Friendly Neighborhood was the one with the puppets? Yeah.
Very well. Then touch the dark. Take nourish.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I get to pick where the first point goes. We talked about this last week. So what do you guys want your point to go into? Because I'm putting mine into dexterity because I'm cool. So where do you want your point to go? I said we split the points last week. However many points I can level up. Whenever we stop by the Firekeeper. I need to know what you guys want me to level up. I put one into dex. You want one more dex? That'll be 2 into dex. You guys shape this vehicle. Slowly, but you shape it. Vitality. Trash Panda's new, and they did follow like right away. So part of me wants to be biased and say, you know, to all the people that's been here for a long time. In this moment, you are silent. Luck? What is luck gonna do? What does luck even do?
Hey Cell, you are not a fire keeper, but I sure want to touch the darkness inside of you. Selini smug, Selini smug, Selini wo cell, Selini wo cell.
Do luck, best strat. Alright, I'll do luck on the next one, I promise. I'm gonna do vitality, because Trash Panda's new here. I'm gonna be biased. I'm biased to the new person. I have no shame. Alright, let's go try to beat the dog before I have to end the stream. By the way, my schedule is in the Discord for like anybody curious. Because we usually run from 5:30 p.m. EST to about 10 on the weekends, and then 7 p.m. to 10 on the weekdays. How do I get to the dog? It's down, right? Like straight down? Hi! It's not through here. This doesn't look right. This looks wrong. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This is a bad place. This is a really bad place. Oh, this is terrible. How do I get back to the dog? I've forgotten. It feels weird playing this. It feels weird playing this in the vein that is, I don't know where everything is. Like, I really don't, which is very odd. It's kind of refreshing. I'm gonna be honest, this is making me miss Souls games. Like, I said it last week a few times, and I said it off stream, which means you guys didn't hear it. I was talking to some people. This is, I'm really enjoying Souls again, I think. I think it's slow. It's not my birthday anymore. That was Wednesday. We all already, like, know that I'm older. Okay, who threw a knife at me? I swear I saw something fly past me. Was it this way? You did miss a great area in here. Oh! No. Did you get to play Elden Ring? Yeah, actually. Elden Ring was one of my first streams. I'm not a fan of it. Elden Ring is... It's a good game. Like, mechanically it is. It really is. Nothing in Elden Ring's world was interesting to me, though. I've been playing since Demon Souls. I am a very old Souls fan, like, in terms of how long I've been with the series. But Elden Ring just didn't do it for me. Something about its world was just dull, and I honestly can't really explain more than that. I wish I could, because that's the best part about Souls, if you ask me. It's the esoteric story that is deeper than you could ever imagine it being. And I find that very valuable. But Elden Ring didn't have anything to grip me like Souls 1 did, where I was interested in Nito the Undead and like how he came to be. What's his lore? What does he do? I don't understand exactly what his position in the world is, but I want to know. Okay, so this is the path, so I can die and then just run away. Man, I can take a run at this guy with one Estus. I can take one quick run at this guy. See how this is gonna go. This is gonna go very poorly. And I love Dark Souls 2 because it expands on Dark Souls 1 in such an interesting way. I think Dark Souls 2 is one of the best examples of how to create an interconnected world that isn't explicitly interconnected. Hi Aeon, welcome in. I'm probably going to be quiet during this, by the way. Because this second phase is such a bitch. Yep, here it comes. Steamroll. Steamroll. One more. We're done. Frostbites. Long way. Out. Shit. Oh, god damn it. I didn't know he was going to do that attack. And steamroll. Steamroll. Ah, come on! God damn it! God damn it! I thought I had him. I really thought I had him there. God damn it. Ah. Quiet equals only exclamations and expletives. I thought I had him. I'm sorry. But hi, Aeon. Welcome in. How's your night going, man? I think she explored a little of Caelid and got past Godric. So how Uji Katana should have more reach. Vorton is giant ass. Yeah. Hi, Flem. Welcome in, man. Alright, so we can just... Hi! Oh, wait. This was the wrong way. Uh-oh. Yep, this is the wrong way. Ow. God damn it. Hold on.
So can you use the Uchi?
I have it, but my FP was too low. I don't think 1 dex was enough. Yeah, no, I can't. Okay. Yeah, anyway, to answer your question, Trash Panda. Hold on. Who fucking... Yeah. Who asked it? Someone asked a question. Hold on. Did you fully play Elden Ring? It was double. That was it. No, I got to about where Leo said. I beat Godric and saw like a few deeper parts of Caelid. I just didn't feel any need to go much further into that game. Again, it's mostly because the story didn't interest me. I love Dark Souls 2's story. I think it's fantastic. And I like a lot of the almost tangential connections to Dark Souls 3 that you see in 2. I lose so much health on those drops there. That is insane. I'm basically begging to go in here with 2 Estus. I mean, I know I can do it with 2. I almost did it with just like 1. But I'm a huge fan of lore that's very bite-sized in its delivery that allows you to figure it out. And I love Dark Souls. And I love Dark Souls 2, and I love Demon Souls for that too. Oh, that was a mistimed roll. Really, does my phone have to get a text message right now while I'm in the middle of this? Steamroll. Steamroll. Oh, come on. Oh, you bastard. Oh, okay, we're going to change up our moveset. All right, fuck you. Oh my god, you're so annoying. You're so annoying. Steamroll. Come on. Come on. Dude, that move's so stupid. Oh, his little AoE thing. I hate that. Damn it. Damn it. Yes! Woo! Woo! Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Oh, maybe we need a heart rate monitor. Just forgetting to breathe there for a second. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Holy shit. Sending player comm your way for that way? Thank you. Woo! Been a while since I played a game and my fingers are like getting cold due to panic response. Whew. That was crazy. Oh my god. Man, Souls is so much fun. How does Shad not like this? Oh man. By the way, how many attempts did it take? I think that was what I sounded like XQC for a minute. I think that was like what, our seventh or eighth attempt. Whew. Also, to anybody who was getting anxious due to how I use the camera in Souls, I'm sorry. Just get used to that. This is the first Souls game that isn't Elden Ring that we played on stream. I do shove myself into corners and just, if I see the boss's texture start moving, that's my indicator for attack. That's how I played Metal Gear Rising. It's how I played this game. So hopefully that didn't make anybody too anxious. Oh my god. Woo! Oh no. I'm getting a post with a link to Facebook from a family member. Oh no. How odd. Or not how odd. What are the odds that it's something crazy? Oh, this is pretty. Huh? It's a gorgeous view. This is cool. How many people just walked off? Yay! It's like in Jack 2 when you plant the Baron's banner at the top of Deadtown. Look at my little blue arms. I don't know why I said arms like that. Oh, I remember these things. The Grimblows.
Look at my arms.
Look at me. Arms. Oh my god. Ooh, my fingers are like cold. Yeah, that really got me going. That got my like stress going. Oh my god. How does Shad not like this game? Whew. I will get Shad to do a split controller game with me.
To go to Andre and
Oh yeah.
flasks.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. Thank you. Who said that? Who queued that? Was that Leo? That took forever. I don't know why it didn't go through right away. That's on Tangia. I don't run that voice locally. Man, my hands are like still shaking. I actually stopped playing games like Dark Souls for a little bit because I had a few years there where my anxiety was so fucking bad that my heart rate going up would cause me to freak out and have a panic attack. I'm doing better now, obviously, but
Very well, then take.
But man, for a while there, it was scary to play any game that was intense. It's partially why I fell out of Counter-Strike. All right, I'm gonna do luck because you guys wanted luck. Also, for newcomers, use exclamation point help and exclamation point command for funnies.
I have to take a shower, so I'm gonna get off now.
Make sure you clean yourself thoroughly, Spectre. That was weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was weird. Alright. Select one attribute to let up. Oh, God.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Did you get ton of time? Can I use it? I can't use it. My FP's not enough. What do I need to level up to get like higher FP? Don't let me forget. Next level up.
Tis good to see ye in good health.
It's good to see ye as well.
You like me, lobster? Does anybody know what that is? Does anybody know what I just referenced? Brain or something? Mind? Oh yeah, emote to Firekeeper? Okay. Nope. If you know what I referenced, I'll gift you a sub right now. You always love to be lobster. Love that movie. Unless you're sub, then you don't get a sub. I'll gift a random sub. Alright, we don't do magic in here. We're
Pretty be careful.
Oh god, why am I like fat rolling now? Oh god. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Is that the light keeper? Close. There we go. We're back to normal. You said emote in front of her? What kind of emote? A bow? Oh, that's so cool! Huh? That's awesome. Ooh, I can do it. Yeah. How do I do the little like samurai thing? No, how do I do it? Yeah.
Also, only getting to K-Lid in Elden Ring is like the very, very tip of the game.
Okay, first of all,
Extremely expansive and gets way heavily into the story the further you get.
Boy, that voice does not help that not coming across as the most condescending, annoying way to even say that. Ooh. No, I got further than K-Lid. I got all the way to the main city. Like, I opened up the main city, I went into it. My problem with Elden Ring is nothing in the world, no architecture, no nothing, even remotely sounded interesting. I didn't give a shit about the finger maidens. It made me laugh every time I heard it. I thought the two fingers that were just giant, weird, gross were just goofy, and they didn't feel grounded. They felt like something I would see in a Banjo-Kazooie game or in a more cartoony game. I didn't believe they were there, like Kingseeker Frampt. Frampt is a weird lizard thing that exists in a weird void, and I believe he exists, but I don't, like... I never felt like I could counterpoint. I 100%ed everything and don't remember any of the story. Counterpoint, you could do that with any Souls game. It's good. Elden Ring's good. It's just, it's not, I feel like it stretched it too thin. I feel like From was stretched too thin with Elden Ring. My problem is, what's the point in me doing the legacy dungeons? They're all the same fucking dungeon. Yeah, there's some cool bosses. That's it. There you go. I just said the reason. It's the bosses. So why is it legacy dungeons? Why isn't it just a cool boss? Oh, wait, they did that. It's the little gels that you can interact with. It's the gels. So they made the dungeons without the dungeon part with the gels. Those are fun. But then why not just make more gels? I don't want to do the dungeons. Dungeons are boring. I will say the most fun I had with Elden Ring was the multiplayer mod that allowed me to have as many people as I wanted. That was really fun. That was a genuinely good time. I had a really good time with that. But if I'm not invested in the world, I don't think any amount of combat fidelity is going to keep me there long. And what I mean by that is, I think I got everything I wanted out of Elden Ring after fighting the giant moose demon thing. In the first underworld area you go to. I really liked that boss fight. That was a fantastic boss fight. I'm a huge fan of Spectacle and FromSoft games because their Spectacle almost always hits. And their Spectacle boss fights are, while they're not hard, and that boss fight wasn't hard, that boss fight was pretty, and I remember it, and I really, really like the beauty in it. What I... What's screaming? Wait, which boss are you talking about? It was like the underground moose thing that danced around in the air and shot pretty blue lights everywhere. Hi! Hi! Ow! Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to skewer that doggo.
What a cool area. Oh no, another one there. Oh, it's actually two.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not a master yet. Hold on. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get him one day. God damn it! What? Alright, come on, dog. One more. Okay! What is that? No. No. No, y'all saw that. You all saw that. No, that was some bullshit. Nope. What was that? That last one hit. What kind of hitbox is on this sword, man? What a stupid attack. What a useless attack. I'm not using that attack. That attack's pointless. Hi. Oh. 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 Okay. All right. All right. Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No, please. I don't want to die to just a random dog. Okay, there we go. Premature parry. What do you mean premature parry? Is this not a... Wait, oh, this is a parry! Oh! Oh, I thought it was like an attack. Oh, okay. That's why it wasn't hitting. Okay, okay. Never mind. Hi. Y'all friendly? Okay. Some of you are gonna wake up. Maybe not. It is an attack, I thought. Is it not? Is it? Man, I can't tell. The sound sounds like a parry, but it also sounds like a heavy attack.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Do we do it?
What's come over you?
What? You told me to kill you!
Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere.
What do you mean sounds quite the dumb?
Champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you?
I don't know, you gonna give me mixed
I was
signals
once a
again? Like,
sorcerer.
oh, won't someone
Surely I
come
can
kill
be of
me?
use.
I can look over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, rip NPC.
Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Well, I mean, he was asking for it. He literally was! Y'all over here being like, what are you doing? Why would you murder him? It's like, he literally told me to. Sees a person with depression. Do you know about Bleach? Do you guys know about Bleach? Do you? Do you guys know? Hey, filler in Bleach isn't that bad. I'm gonna be honest. It's not that bad. Bounty arc is the worst. I stopped there. Or Bount arc. Skip the hell out of that filler. Wait, the Rukia rescue arc? Or what Leo's talking about? Except for the one arc where the swords came to life. That was fun. That arc was fun. Always loved how they had all these cool outfits that you never see in the show. Question, what are you pressing for parry? It was left trigger and right trigger. Left to sheath the Uji Katana, and then right trigger to cast the parry.
Man, I love Dark Souls.
I don't know about Bleach? Okay, no, okay, we'll stop spoiling. We'll stop spoiling Bleach. Just go enjoy it. Just go enjoy Bleach. It's really good. It's really good. I can't do what I do for Naruto, where it's like I can recommend 2 filler arcs that I would implore people not to skip, which is the Kakashi Child Anbu Black Op arc, because that arc is really good, and there's an Itachi arc that's really good. Slow start, but man, it gets good. I love Bleach. Do left trigger, right bumper. Ah! Look at that. We're learning. We're super smart. Just gonna pull this lever here and see what happens. Where's the next bonfire? You know where a bonfire is? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, there's a bonfire. Why is Uchi on the left? Because Link is left-handed. Could you imagine if one day the Master Sword is just a katana? How has that not happened yet, actually? Maybe not your character. I could be Link. You gonna tell me we can't be Link? We look just like him. We look just like Link. That's exactly what Link looks like. Same nose tattoo. Alrighty. We made progress. We made progress in like 30 minutes. Unlike last time where I just ran around dying for a few hours. We got pretty far. I love the character creation. Well, say hello to Feet Filler 3000. Chat's baby. Oh my god, he's got a crease in his forehead. He is Megamind. Why does he got like a crease in his forehead? Why does he have like a little line going across his whole forehead? It's never mine. That's why you keep taking so much damage. Oh no, they barely changed the character. Oh, we gotta do Demon Souls at some point. I love Demon Souls. It's a game I can. It's one of the like 15 games that I can talk about at length forever. They gotta stop screaming. They're making me uncomfortable. I don't like it when they scream. Man, Bleach's second OP.
If you want to get into Naruto, I recommend the Ninja Storm games. Or play the Rise of Ninja and Broken Bond on the Xbox.
Naruto. The Ninja Storm games are pretty good. I mean, the anime's done, so you can like watch it now and actually skip a few of the last filler arcs that are actually annoying because they get in the way of the pacing. So you can actually like watch it now and have a good time. Whoops. You can watch it now and have a really good time though. Oh, we did a lot tonight actually. Holy shit. I thought we were just gonna yap and do some Dark Souls, but it was like an active stream. We did a lot. All right, guys. I'll see you all Friday at 7 p.m. EST for yapping. Probably be talking about some stuff. So the stream is ending. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's late. I have to. Literally nobody's live right now. Can't even raid out to anybody. Oh well. Hope y'all enjoyed. Still working on the FF14 inventory video, by the way. I rewrote a good chunk of that script today, so still working on it. I'm committed to making it. I'm just rewriting parts of it that don't flow with how I kind of reordered some stuff. But what did we talk about the other day? We talked about something. What did we talk about? I don't even know what I did the other day. It's like on the channel now, but I don't know what I talked about. Oh yeah, the paid modder situation is now on the main channel. So the little FF14 rant where we talked about why paid mods are going to end up being a big problem. And cross-region data center travel discussion will be up tomorrow. But I'll probably get these edited and up sometime on Wednesday. Well, edited on Wednesday, and then they'll be up on like Thursday and Friday, or Monday and Wednesday of next week. I don't know. Trying to figure out a good YouTube schedule for you guys. But VODs are scheduled to be going up. We're almost caught up completely. So if you're behind and you're missing some VODs, they're going up every day at 3 p.m. But hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for the follow, Trash Panda and Lazy. Hope y'all are enjoying the TikToks. I think Lazy came in from Twitch. But I know, Trash, you said you came from the TikTok. So hope people on TikTok are enjoying those. You need FF tips over there. Oh, yeah.
To Sasuke Naruto Sasuke.
All right, bye, guys. Have a good night.